Alrighty guys, welcome back to Model Car episodes. We just reviewed our Mercedes-Benz right there, and I thought I'd make another video. Most of the times I make two videos because I'm not going to be able to check in for a long time. And today, today, but I'm going to bring you the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560 by Welly. I picked this one up at a store called Replicas, which is one of the biggest model car selling companies in Korea. And I admit, I bought this car because it looks pretty nice. And also because it wasn't a Maisto. I was starting to get sick of the Maistos, which I pretty much only have. So, let's check this thing out, shall we? It's my second Lamborghini after the Maistos Muchas. So let's check out the front. Like always, we start with the front first. It's black. You can see these fingerprints very easily. I just hate black cars, but I don't have a choice. So now I have something to compliment about this car, which is the headlights. Now, as I said earlier, the default with the cheaper cars like Maisto, Burago, Welly, or stuff like that is that they have pegs on the headlights, which means there are some kind of dots to paste on the headlights, and they're very unclear. But this car, it seems that it has a very clear headlight all along with these patterns and things like that on the inside, and they try to put the peg here so we wouldn't see it, which is a huge improvisations, and which is just very nice. So I want to compliment about the headlights. You can see that, hold on, it's very nice. It's just nice. You can see it's very nice. The headlights, at least, that are nice. Now, this is my first Welly, so I was quite surprised by the quality of this car because it's just a little bit less than Maisto. Then here we have the Lamborghini logo. Not really well detailed. I mean, how can you tip for finding out whether an emblem is good detail or not? Is if it's just like painted on or stickered, or is it like some kind of a plate? You can see this one's stickered, so it's kind of cheap looking. You have the grills. Now these are made in through, which I absolutely love to discuss about. Hold on, I can't just get it blurry. Well, you can't see because it gets blurry, but the grills inside are made in through, which is very nice for a Welly diecast car. I just don't like the way these grills are just blocked. They're just looking so cheap and whatever. So yeah, the front is overall very well made except for the logo. The headlights are clear, the grills are made. Now, as you know, some sports cars like Ferrari, Lamborghini has their trunks up in front, and so does this one, Lambo Gallardo. It's the angle is very small, so you can't see it well, but it's not exactly roomy inside. You've got this kind of squares inside, which means there's very little space to put your stuff in. But then again, these cars are not meant for long journeys, so I don't think that'll really matter in the real life. But I do wish that Welly had made the angle a little bit bigger, so we can see the hood better. Let's move over to the side. Now, one thing I want to get started is the window on the doors. Now, most cheap cars like Maisto, Burago, and Welly again don't have glasses, but this one does. But there's something funny about it. You know what? There's only half. I mean, why on earth would someone make a half window on a door? Just either make it gone or full. That's totally pointless. What kind of person? Now, this is kind of funny and criticizing at the same time, so I don't know what to say about it, but let's go along with it. I want to complain about the wheels, which is quite a little bit too big for the tire. It looks unnatural. I mean, the wheels are good detail, but it's just way too big for the tire. I mean, see, it looks just way too big. Now, as I said in the Mercedes-Benz SL63 preview, I like the car because the grills were actually made in through and not just painted on, but this one's just painted on, and so is the fog light, which kind of disappoints me, which is another reason I was surprised by lack of Welly's quality. I actually expected better. I don't know what I was thinking. Now the doors don't close really well. Let's shut it gently, or if you just shut it roughly, the doors won't close like that, which is one of the faults of this car. But the interior is actually very, very nice. As you can see, it's nice. It has the Lambo logo. Now, I saw a couple of Auto Murcielago SVs, and all of them don't have the Lambo logo on the steering wheel, which is quite surprising. But this one does, which is quite nice. And let's open the other door so you can see the interior better. You can see it's okay detailed. Let me look at it. This is Lamborghini. The dashboard is all well made. So maybe the exterior looks bad, but the interior is definitely nice. I have to admit it. It looks absolutely great. Yeah, it looks nice. And the seats, they're also very, very nicely made. It feels a little bit more different. It's kind of made in through plastic, which is very, very nice. So I can see the Welly put a lot of effort into building the interior more than the exterior, which I appreciate and not appreciate at the same time. This 560-4, LP560-4. You can't see well because it gets blurry. I'm filming with my Galaxy S5, that's why. But it does say it, which is quite nice. I like the front grille up in the front. This one is plastic and made in through, which is quite nice, to be honest. Other than that, there's not much to talk about this side. It's just like a normal car. Why does it get blurry? Yep. And then let's go to the back. Of course, it's where the 560 horsepower engine lies. Very, very nice. So, yeah. Look at this thing. Let's get started with the engine because I'm pumped about the engine. It's a Lambo engine. Now, there's a thing about Lambo engines. They're quite simple. They have this huge things in the middle and just say Lamborghini, which is quite simple but nice at the same time. Well, these details, they're okay. They're not really good, but I'm quite surprised about here, which is kind of some kind of clear plastic or whatever. It's quite nice. Probably Maisto is covered up with black, but this Welly car didn't, which is quite nice. The engine is very well made. Then you have the rear lamps. I'm trying to get it closer. Maybe it won't get foggy, blurry, whatever. Well, it does get blurry, but you can see it's nicely made. Why does it get blurry? This is a good phone. There's no pegs. It's red. It's red. Very, very nice. And down here, it's made in through, which I would of course love to compliment about, because as I said earlier, I take open grills very, very seriously. And then you hit the license plate, just says Gallardo. Not like the Maistos usually use a real license plate. We have the chrome exhausts, not really pushed out like the Maisto ones, but still very, very nice. But it does scratch off easily if you try that, so you must be careful if you're gonna play with this thing or whatever. Let's go to the under. You can see that it's not fancy as the Maisto cars under. As I said earlier, Maisto spends a lot of effort into the under parts, which nobody looks at, but this one's simple, but nice, So this is the Welly's Lamborghini Gallardo. I don't actually suggest this car to anyone because, I mean, it's nice, it's a nice car, but you could do better than this. I don't actually suggest this car to anyone. But if you must insist, then go ahead and get it, but I suggest you get it from some other brand because you could get better cars than this for better prices. I got this one for $25, but you can get better prices on better cars. You might want to try the Maisto Gallardo Superleggara, which is actually, in my opinion, better. Well, and then I have this little special thing where I have a 143 Welly Lamborghini Gallardo LP560. And hold on, I have a 124 scale too. I put it up there, so I'm gonna have to get it. Like that. 3 Gallardos. LP560s. I just wish the 118 scale was white, it would have been perfect, but... Well, this was the grand finale for my episode. 3 Gallardos, 24, 18, 143. And then, as I say again, I don't really recommend this car, but if you must insist, but go ahead and get it, but be warned, this car might have some problems. The wheels are not really good. Well, thank you so much for watching. This was this week's preview, the Maisto's Mercedes-Benz and the Gallardo. And next week, we're probably going to check out one of these cars. I just got a new Testarossa. We're probably going to do... I don't know. How about the CLS and the BMW Z8. My friend has currently got a new Bugatti Veyron and a Porsche Cayenne and an Audi TT, so I want to check that out as well. So keep your fingers crossed and keep being tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and click the like button. Thank you so much for watching again, and peace out.